y'all, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal and today we are doing Sew Sampler Roulette. Alright y'all, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, to hit the subscribe button, and also join us on Facebook. The link is below, and my IG and all the rest of my socials are linked below as well. Okay, as most of y'all know, I have COVID right now, so I thought might as well spin the wheel and start my new Sew Sampler Roulette project. I may not be able to work on it as much because I'm not feeling great, but I can at least get started with it while I'm in quarantine. So I have boxes 1 through 10. The only number that's missing right now is number 9. So if we spin a number 9, then we'll respin. I have my random wheel spinner on my phone, so we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Okay. We got number 6. Okay. So let's pull number 6 off of the shelf and see what we get. Alright y'all, number 6 is an obvious box. Once I show it to you, you'll know exactly what it is. It is 2022 Cupid box. So I guess we're gonna open it and see what's in it. I somewhat kind of remember the 2022 Cupid box, but not fully. It's completely full, I believe, because yeah, I believe it's completely full. It feels completely full. It's heavy. I don't think I ever did anything with this box. I think my intentions were to probably sell this box eventually. So everything is still in here, I think. But we're going to go to the downward view and check it out and make sure. So grass is being cut outside, so I'm hoping it doesn't become too much of a problem. But let's open up the box and see what we have in it so we can decide what we are going to do with this. Alright, so I remember this was the pattern. I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. And then we had the ruler, all the fabric. Oh yes, I do remember that this one came with the background and backing fabric, which was different. And this little keychain that I was supposed to put on my keys, and I never did. Okay. Alright, let's get this box out of the way. So we have a lot of fabric to work with. It's just, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Let's look at the fabric. I was not inspired by this Valentine's Day fabric. It's why I never did anything with the box. This fabric is cute. The XOXO is okay. This one is cute. Okay, and this red, which I think is cute, we could do something with. And then we have this red, which was supposed to be the binding or the backing. And the white, which was the background. And it's actually quite a bit of white. I like this. So the whole collection was Falling in Love by Danny Mogstad. But so the white will be nice. The red, so I guess it's going to be a red and pink. What I don't think I'm going to use is this fabric and this fabric because it's too Valentine's-y, and I don't think I'm making a particularly Valentine's-y quilt project. Alright, let me think on this and I'll be right back with an idea, give me a second. It literally will be a second for y'all, but it won't be a second for me. Okay, while I think on it, because I still have no clue what I'm gonna do, I decided let's just do something with this. So remember the key fobs that I made on that other Soul Sampler Roulette video? I think we're gonna take this one that I did a little fringe with and add this to that and make a key ring and put my keys on it. And if you didn't see that video of this, the key fobs, y'all go check out the rest of my Soul Sampler videos. Also, I can also link the fob kit for that in this video as well if you're into making the little fobs. But if you want to see me put it to use, go watch, I don't remember which video it is, but watch all the Soul Samplers. They're fun. Okay, so we're just gonna add it in. And then there we go. This is a cute little key ring. And it says, in love. I'll put my keys on this and take them off the raggedy keychain I have. But hubby took my car to work today. I don't know why, but he did. Hubby took my car to work today, so I don't have my keys to put it on, y'all, to put it on right now. But this will be my new keychain. So we've used this, gotten that out of the way. And also, I wanted to look at the little booklet and see what else was in this box, because I'm sure there was other things. Oh, there was that lip balm. And look, it's right here. It's been sitting on my desk. I do use it from time to time. And what else? I guess that was it. Okay, now a plane is flying overhead. So we have a plane, we have them cutting grass. So I'm gonna go ahead and think on what I'm gonna do for the project, and I'll be back. See you in a second. Okay, so I've been thinking about this and literally I'm stumped. I was going to do a picnic blanket gingham. If I was going to do a gingham picnic blanket, I wanted it to actually be big enough to use as a picnic blanket, or you know, something that we could bring to the park or whatever this summer. So this is not enough fabric for that. I could pull from my stash, but it was just gonna get way too much to start matching up colors. I don't mind scrappy, but it just wasn't, it's not it. That's not what's going on. But lucky for me, I am a hoarder of quilt magazines and quilt books. And some of these are the books from the latest book haul that I did. Y'all check that video out if y'all haven't. So I'm about to go sit down. I'm in quarantine. I'm going to sit down, flip through these books, have a good old time until I find something that strikes me, something that pulls me in and gives me inspiration. And something will eventually, it'll come to me. It always does. But this by itself is just, it's giving me nothing. I don't want to do hearts. I don't want to do Valentine's because it's not Valentine's, and I just don't want to. So I'm going to look through these until something pulls me in, and I'll come back and let y'all know what that is. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I picked a few patterns that I'm going to choose from. I had this pattern called Essential Counterpoint. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. And it's this, and I was just thinking with the red and the pinks, it's a simple pattern to do. It's okay. Then I was looking in this old patchwork and quilting magazine, and I saw this quilt that I thought could work and would be cute. So if I had to say pick out of one of these, I would pick this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Alright. And then if y'all remember the book haul that I just did, this was one of the books in it, Quilt the Rainbow. And I do want to do a quilt the red, like I want to do almost all of the quilts in this book, and So I thought maybe I can just get the red one out of the way. Now granted, you can do any of the quilts in this book any color you want, but the red quilt in here I think actually looks good with red, would look good with red and pinks. So I don't know, I think this may be my first choice so far. And then I also had this book from the book haul, Red and White Quilts 2. I actually did a giveaway and gave away this book. But the one I was looking at for this one is this pattern, which they have it in red here too. Mine would be red and pink, and it looks like it's just a whole bunch of half square triangles. So honestly, it's out of this one. I think it's gonna be between that one and the one in the rainbow book. Let me see if I could put them side by side and think about it. I know I can't get any feedback in real time unless I posted this, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm trying to just look at them all together and decide which one I want to get into. Now, I also know that if I do this one, I'm going to only do 9 blocks and make it like a throw size, because this one is 90 by 90. I am not doing a quilt that big. So each of the blocks are 20 inches finished. So 20, 40, 60. With some sashing, it would be about 60 and some, I don't know, 64 inches square if I did 9 blocks. So that's that. And then this one, the only thing with this one is I think I would need a lot more background, white fabric. So I think I'm going to take this one out and decide between these two. This one is a whole lot of half square triangles. And the finished half square triangle is a 2-inch half square triangle. Y'all, I'm in the middle of recording and a school bus is backing up with the beepy noise. Okay, so the half square triangles in here I think are 2 inches, and I do have the triangle paper for that, so that would help. But I don't know, looking at the two, I think I want to go with this one. So we're gonna take this out. This is the decision. I may have to pull some fabric from my stash to go with it, but we'll get as far as we can with what we have before I start pulling from the stash. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting fabric for that. Okay, so I've finished cutting all my pieces, and what I've decided to do is with the white, which is the background, I did that scrappy. So all the whites are white on white, but they're all different. Not all different, but a lot of them are different. So it's not all the same fabric. So I'm doing 9 blocks. But I already did 1 block just as a test to make sure I was cutting everything correctly. So here is this block, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I am in love with this block. It was pretty easy to put together, but really effective. It looks a lot more complicated than what it is. You can see the whites are different, but I'm not worried about that. I kind of like that look. And yeah, so I'm about to get sewing all these pieces together, and then I'll come back and show y'all when I'm done. Also, I still have other I didn't use these fabrics from the box. I didn't use any of that fabric or the background fabric, because it's a good little bit of background fabric that I figure I can use on a different project, so I didn't want to cut into it. And then this red, I don't know why I didn't cut into this one. I wanted to be scrappy and use some scraps. And then these were a little too Valentine Day-ish, even though I did use hearts. But I didn't want to use these, so I saved them. So stay tuned for a giveaway, because I do have some things out of this box that I will be giving away. And that's it. I'm gonna go sew this up. Okay, y'all, I am finished with the top. So let me just explain to y'all a few things. In the original pattern, there was sashing in between the blocks and like cornerstones, is that what you call them? So it was like a sash, a red block, a sash. Well, I really didn't feel like doing sashing, so what I did was I just did little corner pieces of red on each block and then hooked them together so that it wouldn't be just a plain white square in between each block. It would be this little diamond. So these is all up close. We have the red hearts, the pink, the red. So I wanted it to be more red than pink, but it kind of just turned out to where it is a combination of the two. But I do like it. I actually love it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's all done, and it's about 60 by 60 because I left the sashing and the borders out, because there was a border on the original pattern as well. Because I left the sashing and the borders, it ended at 60 by 60, which is really, for me, that's actually my sweet spot for quilts. I love a 60 by 60 square quilt. And yeah, I'll meet y'all in the front work view so we can talk. Alright, y'all, so it's a wrap. Another Sew Sampler Roulette in the books. Here we go. I actually really love this pattern. I really love this quilt. I know that this is like a reach as for saying that we did the Cupid box, but I knew when I first opened the Cupid box that I was not interested in doing that pattern. So I'm glad that I used what I wanted to out of the box, which was some of these fabrics come out of the box. And then I was able to pull in some fabrics from my stash, which I'm always happy to use fabric out of my stash. What the Okay, sorry if y'all heard any type of screaming. Apparently there's some kids outside, right outside playing, that are transforming. that are transforming into zombies or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this box is officially out of my stash. I'm done with it, but let's go over what we used and what we didn't use. So the binding and background fabric that it came with, I am saving because these are nice cuts of fabric that I can use in something else. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm going to save this for another project. As far as the fat quarters that came in there, I used all but 2 of the fat quarters, and that is this one that has all the little Valentine's Day situation on it, and then the EXO fabric, which I do like this fabric. I just didn't want it in this quilt. I don't know why. I just didn't. The ruler that came in here, the mini simple folded corner ruler, whatever, it didn't apply to this quilt, I don't think, so I didn't use it, but that's okay. And the pattern, of course, I did not use. And that's all that's left in this box besides the papers. So what I'm gonna do is my giveaway for this video is gonna be the pattern, the ruler, and these 2 fat quarters. So if you are interested in winning this giveaway, we're gonna use the word heart. We're gonna use the word heart. So if you want this, then make a comment in the comment section using the word heart, however you want to use it. Be creative or not, it doesn't matter. And also you must be 18 or older, in the US only, subscribed to the channel, of course, and I think that's it. And I will pick a winner on my next live video, which will be Friday at 7 p.m. So this will be open until then. And just to let y'all know, my email is crystalheartcreates@gmail.com. So any other email that gets posted in the comment section is not my email. So don't go giving your information to anyone else. That is my email, crystalheartcreates@gmail.com. Okay, y'all, so that's about it. We're done. I have this beautiful quilt behind me, and we're getting things made. We're getting things done. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Also, y'all don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we're going to be doing some more Sew Sampler Roulette. We have our Sew Along coming up, Sew Along, Stitch Along, Quilt Along, all of that coming up. In April, we're starting it off. We're doing the Shine On Sampler Quilt Block of the Month situation by Bonnie and Camille. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out that video. Also, we go live every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. Y'all come back for that, so hit the little notification bell so you know when we do go live. And other than that, y'all, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.